weekend.
So too has Craig Bellamy for City. We'll hear which Premier League club is chasing him now.
Plus, Sir Alex Ferguson tells us why Chelsea are favourites to win the Premier League.
And Fabio Capello shuts the door on any chance of a competitive return for David Beckham. Details coming up.
Welcome to a really busy day here on Sky Sports News. Let's start with the breaking transfer news at Manchester City. Mario Balotelli, James Milner, Craig Bellamy, all involved in it. Let's speak to Fraser Dainton, who's been speaking to Roberto Mancini. It was absolutely brilliant, Fraser. Not sure where to start, in truth. Let's start where Mancini started. Balotelli, what's the latest?
Now, Mario Balotelli is close to signing, according to Roberto Mancini. Now, Balotelli arrived this morning around about 9:45 a.m. in on a private jet into Manchester Airport. He came in from Milan earlier this morning along with his agent, obviously to talk terms as far as sorting a deal out is concerned for Manchester City. It was quickly picked up from Manchester Airport in a silver Mercedes van, which is one that Manchester City often use to ferry players around, and it was straight to the Bridgewater Hospital, one of the local hospitals in Manchester, where we often see many a player going for their medical. It was thumbs up to the cameras as he arrived in the centre of Manchester, and all being well, we would expect Mario Balotelli to become Roberto Mancini's fifth signing of the summer. The 20-year-old striker costing in the region, we understand, of £24 million. But Mancini expecting that to happen very, very quickly.
You say very quickly. What did Mancini say about the timings on this one?
Well, he confirmed that he was definitely on his way. He's often quite cagey about these sorts of things, but by that point we knew that he was already in Manchester. But he says he's very, very hopeful that the deal may go forward today, or if not, tomorrow.
We are close to him. I hope that today or tomorrow we can close this deal.
We understand he's on his way here to Manchester, is that right?
Yeah, probably.
So maybe today, maybe tomorrow?
Yeah,
to
today
finish.
or tomorrow. I think that's finished.
That was good to get that out of him, Fraser. What did he say about James Milner?
Well, he said on that one they're going to have to be a little more patient. We obviously have the complications now of Stephen Ireland being part of a make-weight deal in this possible transfer. Now, the rumours that are coming out are saying that Stephen Ireland wants £2 million from Manchester City as a sweetener in order to leave Manchester City and go to Aston Villa. So, as far as that one's concerned, Mancini was dismissing any sort of ideas that he knew what was going on in terms of the ins and outs of this alleged £2 million that's knocking around. But as far as he's concerned, he's still very, very confident that that deal will go through.
I think that we must be patient for this. I think other days, but we will see after Tottenham games.
Is it still because of Stephen Ireland?
Well, I think that when you must do a deal, where everything must go in a good way for everybody. I think that we must. I think that we need other 2-3 days for this situation, and because I think that is right that for everybody everything go well.
Now, earlier today, Fraser, Mark Hughes came out and said he was interested in potentially signing Craig Bellamy. What did Mancini say about his future?
He says there is no future by the looks of things for Craig Bellamy at Manchester City. He revealed that he's submitted his 25-man list as far as the squads have to be concerned to the Premier League, and Craig Bellamy is not on that 25-man list. Interestingly, Robinho is. Now, Robinho only came back yesterday from his international duty. He'll probably train with the squad today, but he said he won't probably discuss his future with Manchester City until next week. But as far as Craig Bellamy is concerned, it looks as though he will have to find football elsewhere.
I put on the list 25 players. The other players will be out. Probably must do another choose, another team.
So Craig Bellamy does not have a future here for you?
No, Greg is out of the list. And
And what did you think about some of the things that he said in an interview earlier this week?
It's not important for me because it's thoughts. Because I work with the players every day, I speak with the players every day. And Greg played always with me last year, always.
So many other things to ask you about. Transfers, goalkeepers. What other business then, Fraser?
There were so many things to talk about today. It was unbelievable, like a huge long list of questions. In terms of other transfers and possibilities of players coming in, he's dismissed rumours linking Manchester City with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Barcelona striker, and rumours that he would be paid something in the region of £500,000 a week, would you believe? Also, that's the case as far as David Luiz is concerned over at Benfica, the centre-back. So he was saying that as far as he was concerned, once they managed to do the deals with Balotelli and Milner, he said that would probably be it as far as his summer spending was concerned. The other big issue, of course, is goalkeepers. Shea Given and Joe Hart both wanting to prolong their international careers. Joe Hart, of course, really wanted to start his international career, and both would need to be playing regular football. And he said at the moment, he still hasn't made a decision, can you believe? Less than 24 hours before the game against Spurs at the weekend, and he still has to talk to both keepers and make a decision on who will be his number one. So I think it may well go down to the wire as far as that one is concerned, right until we get the team sheet at White Hart Lane tomorrow.
Yeah, the live game, of course. Fraser, thanks very much indeed. At the other end of the fields, look at these striking options next season at the moment for Roberto Mancini. Huge amount of money these guys have cost. 18 million spent on Joe, eclipsed by 32.4 million on Robinho, who we heard is back, tired, but on the list of 25 players for Manchester City. Roque Santa Cruz cost 18 million. Emmanuel Adebayor, 25. Carlos Tevez, just more than that. If the reported figure of 24 million for Balotelli is correct, that means they will have £142.9 million worth of striking talent at their disposal. Goodness. And that's not including, of course, Craig Bellamy, who cost 14 million. He's not in the 25, as we were just hearing. So much happening at Manchester City, and only a day to go before the Premier League starts. Their match against Tottenham, White Hart Lane. What a start this is going to be. You can see it live midday, Sky Sports HD 2 and 2, and that's going to be exciting just when